right, so G, right, so this actually looks tougher, but this is actually, I think, one of the easier ones from the past few. Right, so we're taking the derivative, but notice that I have e, this is e2 something, right? This is the exponent of e. Right, so when I take the derivative of e to the anything, it's just going to be the derivative of that exponent times e to the u. So the difficulty here is going to be taking the derivative of that exponent, cosine of x over e to the sine x plus tan x. Sorry, you just sine x plus tan x, no e's in there. All right, so this is going to be a quotient rule. So we're going to get our denominator, so the bottom sine of x plus tangent of x, times the derivative of the top. I'm going to do this when you've watched enough videos, minus sine of x, minus the top, times the derivative of the bottom. Derivative of sine plus tangent, that's going to be, derivative of sine is cosine. Derivative of tangent is secant squared of x, all over the bottom squared. Right, so that's going to be our u prime. We can definitely clean some things up in here if we really wanted to. And you know what? I might do that just because, if you've been watching this long, it's because you got a love for math. All right, so I would get a negative sine squared of x minus the sine of x, tan of x, negative cos, that's going to be a minus cosine squared of x, minus the cosine of x times secant squared of x. All right, so I'm going to loop these things together, right? Minus sine squared of x minus cosine squared of x. That's going to be minus 1 times sine squared of x plus cosine squared of x. So that's going to equal this inner part, right? This is just equal to 1. That's a bad color. This is just equal to 1. So these terms right here are just going to simplify to negative 1 times 1, which is negative 1. So I got a negative 1 in my numerator. All right, so then let's see, cosine times secant. Secant is 1 over the cosine squared of x. So this cosine and one of those cosines cancels. So we're left with just 1 over cosine, which is just a secant. So I'm going to get a 1 minus sine of x, tangent of x, minus the secant of x, all over our denominator squared, sine of x plus tan squared of x, oops, plus tan of x squared. And we can definitely do this, right? This is like sine squared over cosine, right? So we can actually pull secants out and do some stuff like that. But this is a little bit of nice simplifying. All right, so then now just to take our derivative, we got our u prime, which is this here, times e to the original function, cosine over all of that other stuff. So this is our derivative. Simplified with a little bit of trig simplification, just for fun, little bonus extra thrown in at the end of this video for you.